Whether it is Dexter who kills criminals escaping from justice, or if it's Vijay Salgaonkar trying to protect his family after his daughter accidentally kills the son of an IG in Drishyam, nobody wants to leave any traces behind, or simply put, they would just like to be forgotten. In this digital world, what we watch, what we buy, what we do for a living, where we go, and what we talk about is secretly being watched by many private eyes. These private eyes could be anybody or anything. It could be an e-commerce app that collects all the payment information when you make a purchase. It could be a social media app that takes access of your contact and other personal information with or without your consent. Or it could be a loan app that sells its products based on your needs and wants. However, there is a grey area here. What if this personal data falls into the wrong hands, say a hacker or some international spy agency? What if they misuse it? And most importantly, what will happen to your privacy? The answer to these questions lies in the government, which had recently proposed a new data protection bill. The draft Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2022 or DPDP Bill 2022 was put out for public consultation last month. This of course comes in the place of the Personal Data Protection Bill PDP, which came out in 2019. And unlike the earlier one, which had 99 clauses, the new draft bill has only 30 clauses. First things first, the new data protection bill seeks to address primarily the personal data of citizens. It mandates that users be informed of the purpose for which the data is being collected by the data fiduciaries or entities and the agencies with which it is being shared in plain and simple language that includes regional languages. Furthermore, the users will also be given the right to withdraw consent and seek erasure or correction of personal data. For children under the age of 18, parental consent has to be taken before processing their data. The draft also calls for stiff penalties going to a maximum of 500 crore rupees in the event of a data breach, as well as the failure to intimate users or the government about it. It also proposes to set up a Digital Data Protection Board of India to adjudicate disputes of abuse and misuse of personal data along with deciding penalties. Now, in two big reliefs for big techs, the bill has proposed a free cross-border flow of data pertaining to Indian users with countries that India has friendly relations. It has also proposed to drop the data localization clause. Now this means that entities can store data of Indian users at their home countries and need not establish a separate data storage facility here in India. Now coming to the basic question, will your privacy be protected? Experts argue that though the new bill is simplified, it is diluted in many parts and gives the government the ultimate power of decision making. This is substantiated by the fact that the Data Protection Board of India has substituted the Data Protection Authority of India, which was suggested earlier, because the Data Protection Board of India's members will be appointed by the government. Adding to that, it also lacks clarity on data breaches by Twitter and Facebook. Would they be governed by IT rules which exempt them from legal liabilities, or would they also come under the data protection law? But regardless of these loopholes, in this matrix of the digital world, the government, like Morpheus, is offering us two pills to swallow. Swallow the blue pill and get your data exposed, or swallow the red pill and be forgotten altogether.